Hi, it's me and my chickens, and today we're talking about how we clean out our brooders. I have approximately 4 dozen chickens in here. There are 3 different breeds. I got a couple with pasty butts, so we're going to have a video on how to clean that off gently. But I wanted to talk about what you'll find in your brooder. So these are all very active, lively chicks, clean eyes. They're all acting normal, floating around. We're going to raise that light up. It's spring. It's still cold in Washington, so they're going to need that heat for a few more weeks at least. I tend to spoil, so until they're about 8 weeks old. They have shavings in their food. I'm going to have to clean that out. And it's very natural to find your water full of sawdust, because naturally they scratch. It's an instinct, and it just happens to get into their water. So a couple times a day you want to check on your water and make sure there's nothing floating in it. If there is, you want to change it out because it could be contaminated with feces. Wear gloves because you don't want feces under your nails. Also, it protects the chicks. If you have a cold or if you're sick, you touch anything in here, they're very susceptible to upper respiratory infections, and they can all die just from you having a cold. So cover your mouth if you're going to do this, and wear your gloves. First thing I do is I'm going to take out. They're very nosy. Healthy chicks are very nosy. But they also have a double dose of self-preservation, and I like that. I want to make sure that they want to run away from anything new and unusual, but then they're going to come and inspect it later. Right now, everything could eat them. They get a little braver when they get older. I don't like to handle my chicks too much. That's where accidents happen. You can hurt their legs, hurt their wings. I know we all try to be as gentle as we can, but then they flap around and they run and they don't like it. And yeah, like that. They're all like, no. So I'm going to make this short. I'm going to take out the food and the waterer. Going real slow. This water's pretty empty. It's just all that's left is the sawdust, you can see. And I'm going to start with half of it. I'm going to take out the dirty bedding, put down fresh bedding. I'll add their food and water back to it, so they'll be like, oh boy, it's all new. They'll run over to that side, and that's when I'll take care of the other side. So you don't want to throw your bedding in there. You're going to just gently place it in there, and you're going to slowly move it. I use a box. Some people use dustpans. I use a box, and you just kind of go slow. I'm not trying to scare anybody. That's a very brave little salmon pepperoni. So I'm just taking it slow. And I have a basket that I use. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm not going to try and vacuum this out. I'm not going to use bleach or anything. Remember, they're very sensitive to their upper respiratory development. So I just slowly take it out. And then I would slowly put it back in. I'm also going to raise that heat lamp. And when they came in here, they were like a half an inch tall. They were very tiny. Now they're way bigger. So that's going to go up quite a bit. And I put a tarp on them so it helps keep the heat. But these are fantastic, and they're acting just like healthy little birds should. It's a very nosy little rooster. I hope you like my video. And I hope you like how we're taking care of things here on the farm with me and my chickens. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.